What's going on, people? Ryan White for High Point Music's online video tutorials and a super cool riff we're going to break down today. It's one of my favorite artists of recent times. We're going to look at Come Down by Paak. So as you heard just there, really awesome guitar riff. We're going to break it all down and more today, cover a few techniques to get this same funky, fat feel. Drop the intro, I'll see you guys on the other side. Alright people, so on the fretboard starting out we have our first finger on the B flat, which is our first fret on the A string, and what we're going to be doing from this first point is, that's the first part we're covering today. So it's our first finger and then we're muting the strings, just covering them to create a dead note like that. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, dead note, 5 like that, 3, 4, and again 1, mute, 2, 3, and again. So 1, 2, 3, third fret, 2, 3, 4. So that's the first part we've got there. Let's move on from that. So we go 1, and then we're hitting another muted note on the A string there before we go to a nice little chromatic run on the D string from the first fret, second fret, third fret. So we'll put all that together nice and slowly. So we go 1, okay, so going chromatically there. So 1, 3, and 4, and so just take your time with this one, people, and really focus on, if you're not comfortable with getting that muted feel in between the notes and make it really punchy and quite rhythmic, just get used to that feel with your left hand, because all we're doing is just hitting and relax. Just let the fingers just fall over the strings like that. So slow and steady, just get to know the technique and then just let it speed up naturally. Alright, so after we've played through that part there, we're just descending with this little bit now. So 2, 3, 4. So it's first fret on the D string, 2 hits on the A string here, like that, to get that percussive muted sound. So 1, 4th fret on the A string like that, hit, and then into our first fret on the A string like that. So 1, 2, 3, and again, 1, 2, 3, and again, 2, 3, 4. So what we're going to do now, people, is we're going to put those parts together. So we've got 1, to the second bit we just looked at, 2, 3, start again, 1, 2, 3, and again, 2, 3. So just like that, getting through those parts, getting the feel by switching up the technique from the notes to the percussive effect with the muting. Once you got that working really well, we're going to jump down and look at this B flat minor triad here. So I usually play it with my 4th or my 3rd, depends how I feel. But the chord voicing we've got going on here, people, is our G, our B, and our E string, all with a little mini bar across the 6th fret like that. So the way we're going to incorporate this into the riff is, so just putting those stabs there where we're holding the voicing and we've got that rhythm going on. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, like last time. Cool, so that structure which we played to there is very, very important, because what's going to happen now is as we progress further on with this riff, we're going to go through playing single notes using that muting technique and then jumping back to that B flat minor triad. So let's look at the next part of the riff. We go, let's break it down. So what we're doing there is the 4th fret on the D string, like that. So we're going 1 and then 2 muted hits there. So 1 to the 3rd fret and another muted hit after that. So 1, 2, 3rd fret, hit, like that. And then after we do that, we go to our B flat, which is on our 1st fret on the A string, like that. So those 3 notes put together go 2, 3, and again. Change strings, 2, 3 last time. And then once you've got that working, it's the same application there of our B flat minor triad. So you should pick this one up pretty quickly, especially compared to the first one once you put the work in to get that one down. So moving on, people, we've got the last part we're going to put together there. So what we've got is, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the difference between this run as opposed to the other ones is there's no percussive hits or muted notes in between. What we've got quite simply is starting off on our 4th fret on the A string, we go 4th, 3rd, then we change to the E string to the 1st fret like that. So we go 1, 2, 3, and then to finish it off we go back to the 3rd fret on the A string and then into the 1st on the A string like that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, and again. Last time here, people. And then once you got the hang of that, simply drop that B flat minor onto it. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so let's wrap this one up. We've covered all the parts we need. I'm going to run through it one last time to give you a good look at it so you can absorb any little bits that you've left out, fill in your knowledge gap here. Let's jump on the fretboard, people. So 3, 4, and that was loads of fun, that one. So I absolutely love that tune. If you haven't checked out Anderson Paak, the rest of that album, it's an absolute banger. So really good tunes, great songwriting, really nice melodies, really awesome vocal layers on that one as well. So don't forget to check that one out. If you people have appreciated the content of these videos, smash those like, subscribe, and share buttons if you have not already. If there's any questions you'd like to ask me, drop them in the comment section below, either on YouTube or on our blog if you're watching it there. And if you'd like to get my help with any challenges you're facing on the instrument, the best and the quickest way to do that is to book a tailored 8-week video program where I assess your challenges in a one-on-one scenario and then come up with a tailored video course for you to get you from where you are to where you want to be in the shortest possible time. So have a lot of fun practicing this one up, people. Very cool tune, very funky album. Don't forget to check it out. Can't stress that one enough. And I look forward to seeing you all in future videos. I'll catch you then.